Welcome back to QuasiMorph. So I just wanted to show you that this is, well, this is about 70 hours of playthrough. Maybe I slept while I had the PC open, so let's just say this is about 60 hours of gameplay. But it also depends on how fast you finish some missions and some objectives. Right now we're going to have, yeah, I don't know. It's still a lot of work because even though we're in the endgame, technically, we are still forced to fight against that clan until I get sick. I'm so tired of fighting them. Plus, I'm not sure. I don't like any of these new factions, like the Civil Resistance, but these new ones, well, they seem both bad. Maybe I'll support both of them, who knows. Sadly, they share the same technology tree, which is a bit annoying because you basically have two new factions with tech 1, but nothing really new. Let's fight some QuasiMorphs. I haven't seen the bosses in a long time. Okay, this looks like a good place to start. Should be the Lunar one? I think so. Okay, so they're just telling me to go to floor 2. Oh, you can hear that music that really screams like QuasiMorphosis is happening. Let's see if we can find a nice room to fight. Oh yeah, that's a nice room to fight. More or less. Wait, I have to kill someone, yes? Yes. Wait, that was the whole mission? Well, I don't want to say it was easy, but it was kind of easy. Meh. I guess I'll just have to find the... wait. Find a knife or something to increase QuasiMorphosis a little bit. I like the way this armor looks like, but it doesn't have any set bonuses or anything like that. Okay, so let me think a little bit. I don't think we'll have enough enemies here to summon the QuasiMorphs. I guess I'm just beating Dilty too much, to the point where they cannot even be killed in sufficient numbers to call a QuasiMorphosis. Wow. Come on guys, you don't have a knife with you? I guess they don't. Okay, let's go back to the first floor. Find some enemy or shoot them with something bigger, and then we'll see. This is kind of like the ideal case. This will work as well. Does this repair with anything? No, it's fragile. Do I need more loot? Not really. I find myself picking up a lot of useless items most of the times. Wow. This enemy was skin and bones. Hey, good job on your diet. What can
Out of possession for easier elimination.
Yeah, that's how you die in this game against Dilty. Did you see that? I just opened the door and there were 1, 2, I don't know, 4 or 5 robots waiting for me inside. And they were ready to kill us. You just open the room and they start blasting. Oh, I want... whatever. I don't have time for this. I don't think we'll need rubberized arms too soon. So this one will give me 200, so I need a lot more. Well... Oh, he had a sniper rifle. Sniper shock rifle. Okay, I was pretty sure I had to move out of the way of that, whatever it was. Yeah, veteran. Okay, sorry about this. I'm just thinking how to do this in a safe way. I guess, well, technically you cannot get any QuasiMorph. Wait, I think I can create Sang on my ship, and if I can create Sang on my ship, that means I can maybe get 5 units or whatever that is. No. We might be able to do this in an easier way, because this is taking way too long, and I never thought I would have this problem, but I'm not fighting enough enemies. And these enemies are mostly robotic, as you can see.
Everybody alive.
No sneak attacks, please. Engineering kit is nice. That's interesting. I'm also starting to run low on ammo. Well, not low, but you know, just a little lower. Okay, that fixes the issue. And that will be enough items for QuasiMorphosis. Oh, I think I want some of these heads as well. Let's go to our design location. Designed for combating a QuasiMorph boss. I guess I've been ignoring this aspect of the game too much lately. Well, it's too easy to ignore it right now, especially if you know what you're doing and you are in the part of the game where you can actually ignore it like that. Okay, take the eye. But I killed everyone there. Okay. This will be disgusting. Intrusion. Let's kind of look at the bonuses. I guess I should have looked at the first one. So 40%, 120% damage. I guess that's a 20% damage increase. Aggression will be medium. So I guess if the aggression is very high, they'll search you actively. Venom. So 40%, that's a lot more. Yes. Alteration. Remember how cool the system was when you first played the game? Yeah, now it's kind of a afterthought. QuasiMorph. Genius touch to change the music based on the Q level. Dug, reopen it, arrived. When I consume your power, please know my tears are but a futile waste of God's good suffering. Oh yeah, this guy is just a big meat puppet. So he has... Oh, he has light chain armor. Noble is leading his faithful servants. Wait, is this the boss? I think it... What? Is it? I like it. He's a huge knight. Unfortunately, I think they have a graphic option for the chainmail, not the chainmail, the Morning Star. Knock down. Oh, it does suppressive fire. That's kind of funny. Deep wound. Oh, no chest, no body. No foot. Okay, now has 2 action points. Oh, okay, this guy is actually pretty tough. Especially when I miss. Oh no, he looks like that. Okay, I see. This armor is super good, so the only way to probably kill these guys will be beam weapons. Yeah, but either way, if you just wound them enough, look at that. You'll turn them into meat puppets or into jelly. We're so fast we're running laps around him. Grasp. Oh, that was so funny. So funny. Oh, this actually is just like proper... Okay, we'll keep that for later then. So what does this do? If I remember correctly, this one is bad. Range max health by 5. If I remember correctly, this is bad because you don't have a ranged weapon. And I guess we could take all of his stuff. This is kind of funny. He's just a melee character that cannot catch you and you run away. Let's put that over there, okay? Now, do I want this pact? I don't think I want any pacts. At this point, my character is much stronger than a QuasiMorph. Sedentary QuasiMorph is extremely hard to kill. Press X to doubt. Okay, that was nice. I think you can summon more QuasiMorphs. Well, I guess you can technically do it. Gober. Oh, that's actually pretty fun. I think that's the advanced... the thing, Darmor said that looks like the doctor, that looks like Judge Dread armor. Nice to have that unlocked. That was pretty funny in a way. Pretty sad in another way, but again, this is the current content that is in the game. I wish there was more, but there's not. No, I'll put it there because that's actually a QuasiMorph. Yeah, that's an important item anyway. So I'll just collect them because I don't want to use them yet. So about that medicine. 50. Oh, what? You need the heart? Oh, come on. I had the perfect plan and now it's ruined. Yeah. That's kind of silly. How are you supposed to do this? Well, I guess it's a good plan. So from now on, maybe you should just get all of the hearts, but you only get one anyway, and it's only 50, and you need 20. Yeah, this isn't not going to work unless you have an endless supply of hearts. What is a good bladed weapon that I can create that has a lot of durability? Well, we can make a military arm. Oh well, that's... Anything else over here? Because I can have a lot of lunar bones. Maybe I should just get about 50 lunar bones just so I have something for the future. Apparently they're just fighting them all non-stop over here. That's some Fuller on the moon, or on the moon we get this stuff. I guess we should go to Venus or something. Fight another Baron. Please tell me it's not... Oh, okay. Thank you, game, for not giving me more escort missions. I have been doing some escort missions as well, and they're just taking the will out of me. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I always look for chips when they are trading like that, so... That's much too hard, and to be honest, I don't want to hurt Tianming too much, because right now they're barely surviving, so we'll not do that mission. I guess we'll have to do the Dilt defense mission, because that clan is just too annoying to let leave. Yeah, let's also take a turret with us, why not? I'm kind of running low on turrets apparently. Yeah, I've been neglecting my looting. I think one will be enough, but I might be wrong. Yeah, well, let's see. The goal was to... Oh, this... I don't really like this map, because the only... You know what? Let's just sit over here, nice and calm. Turret in front. Okay, this is kind of like easy mode, because they'll never be able to get close enough to shoot me unless they have sniper rifles, but I don't think they have them, or they don't have them in big numbers. Why am I playing on normal mode is because I noticed that if you play on normal mode, you actually fight maybe a few less enemies, because you're actually going through the turns much faster, and there cannot be more enemies spawned than this. This is kind of dangerous. How would you kill so many enemies normally? Well, they're trying their best. There's still a lot of enemies. I would have liked if there were less. The end game, killing that clan until you get so sick of it you don't want to play the game anymore. It's just better to let them come closer, I guess. Okay, this is a brilliant map for defense. Stop moving, that scares me so much because I think I'm going to get pushed off the railing. Well, you can almost let the turret do its thing. What, there are more? I just okay, that was nice. This thing used 340 bullets, that's amazing. I like that the deleted scene from Alien with the turrets. Wait, the skin also doesn't... Well, it's already rotten skin. So the rotten skin doesn't... Okay, it doesn't... I guess it doesn't disappear. Ah, but it has a low... Okay, wait, what? Why doesn't it stack? Rotten skin, skin. Spoiled. Okay, so it just spoils into rotten skin, which is the same thing in terms of QuasiMorphosis. Okay, let's try and get a lot of meat. Sounds horrible, I know, but... we have to make a lot of supplies for our upcoming challenges. I think this also spoils into just spider meat. Well, I guess it's okay as long as it doesn't spoil into junk. You know what, that's too much work, so let's just do the centaurs. We're still not lacking any melee weapons. Wait, so how does this... I think it will just get you turned into spoiled meat as well. Yeah, I really wish there was an easier way of doing this. It seems like the game has a lot of... Well, maybe they could just introduce an item that raises QuasiMorphosis or just modify that recipe so you can make it without hearts. I mean, just make it with, I don't know, something else. Okay. Mustard. Is that our lunch over there? Oh man, this game is so gruesome sometimes when you want to do something. Well, either it feels like you're just doing the worst things ever. There should be an easier way to do this, but I guess this is all we have to work with right now. Jeff Hammer. Oh, that crate had 2 Jeff Hammers. Okay, so nothing here, just a little bit of skin. I think we're ready to leave. Yeah, that was a horrible mission. Imagine when if you click evacuation, you fail the mission because you waited too long to loot. Where do I put all of this nonsense? I guess we'll have to put it over here. I think I already had some rotten meat. Yeah, but this doesn't increase the QuasiMorphosis. This is exactly what I was afraid of. So only the skin increases it. What? That's such a weird choice in mechanics. Who thought of this? I mean, it still counts as cannibalism. You still can get infected, but it doesn't increase QuasiMorphosis. So only the skin will do it. Disgusting, I guess. Oh, we have so much collected over there. Okay, so I guess we have learned a couple of things now. Yes, lard will also be one of the more important items right now. I guess I should have thought about this before and started to collect it a long time ago. I'm also just waiting for some of the factions to get to their max tier. If possible. Okay, Israel were minus 60. Can I give them... No, I cannot give them the Encom data. I'll give it the chip to Encom. I guess from here we can go to Mars. Oh no, that's too far. Yeah, let's just go to Venus. We have a lot of missions to prepare there. Let's fight the Baron. Let's find a mission with the Baron. I think this boss will shoot at us. That's kind of funny that you can just run away from the boss because you have 4 action points. You can probably just wound the boss to the point where it doesn't even matter what weapon you have. Weapon of the path. Okay, thank you. What did they give? They gave me pants? Not impressed by that gift. Okay, so that's clan. Yeah, that's nice. Espionage. I think I'll do that. Let's also look at the other stuff I'll have to do over here off camera, probably. Actually, there's not that much for me to do off camera, since most of the missions are not against Ted's clan, and that's kind of a shame. Seems like the corporations barely will attack Ted's clan. Why? Okay, so I guess this one will be good enough. Probably all of the meat is spoiled by now, right? Oh. I don't know. I guess there's just no easy way to do this, and the developers probably haven't thought of this because it's such a niche thing to do in the game. But again, you just don't have a good way of doing this because the developers think all of the players will actively avoid QuasiMorphosis. So if you don't have enough enemies to kill on sight, that's just going to make it so much harder to do it. So I guess we'll just have to take our skin. Akatal. Oh, this is repaired mechanism parts? I don't think so. Sure, just repaired. Okay, whatever. Don't think too much about it. Blue feather repairs what? Okay, so that's the parts I needed. Wait, they don't lose durability? Well, that makes it a lot more interesting. So I guess that will be used instead of a knife. Oh, okay. Arrange it so I can see the skin. I think 5 will be enough. Okay, we have invented a new way of provoking QuasiMorphosis. Wait, what is my mission? Okay, pick up that and evacuate with it. Before I do that, I have to... You have to remember so many things, even though you're in technically the best position of the game currently. You still have to remember to take enough repair kits with you and make sure you have enough supplies and repair items, otherwise you'll die. And the idea is not that I don't want this clone to be recloned or something, but the problem will be when I get all of the upgrades. Right now I think I'm missing about 6 or 7 levels to finally upgrade Percy to the max, almost to the max. Last. Okay. We're in the fun part of the game. I guess at this point I don't even need to take alcohol with me, but the idea is that if I don't use the alcohol to reduce QuasiMorphosis, then I'll use more ammo and more repair kits and more items to maintain my weapons. That's sad. Okay. This is going to be a lot harder than I think, because I basically have to do all of the missions and also summon a QuasiMorph Baron, but also harvest enough materials for the next time I need to summon the QuasiMorph Baron. Just enjoying the way the level looks. It looks kind of nice. Okay, so finish the mission and then go to the upper room, or I want to stay in... No, I don't want to stay over there, that's... Yeah, but I also don't want to be over there either, so... Oh no, that's a perfect room over there. Yeah, I forgot to have this unique item, Bram Fatura Crystal. Bram Fatur. Why did... That sounds a little French. Or a jaguar. Yeah, I guess another problem is that if there are not enough human... Oh, okay. If there are not enough human enemies, let's take a... Nah. Yeah, it's going to be much harder without enough human enemies. A lot of skin, okay. I don't know, it seems like the game is just beginning for me right now. It seems like this is how the game should have been for a long time. Well, I did want to kill the cat. Where did this enemies come from? Okay, this is concerning. I thought there would be a lot less, but apparently now they trigger. Tell me that's enough. No, we'll do this afterwards. Okay, that was way too many at the same time. Okay, let's meet the Baron of Venus. I guess we can just wait. Yeah, let's hit the forum tool. Infection chance is 20%. I guess it's 20% for all of this. Let's eat some fresh spider sushi. Oh yeah, I'm coming. What? Who says that? Oh yeah, I'm coming. Vac flows out of your bodies with blood torment and life itself. Health Nemos. Should be back. Okay, we whisper. We will tempt you. We change you. And finally, we turn into ourselves and like his flank. You kill me on Mercury, I will not die except my guest. I guess this is summoning. I guess summoning Xiomara. You will become my servant. I'll give the power to resist this clan and protect the solid realm. Oh, thank you. Forget about these little details. So I guess when you're playing the game again, remember you can ignore the first QuasiMorphosis meter because it just ends. I mean, how are you supposed to know all of these little details like this? Yeah, no, thank you. I only eat fish meat. Horrible thing to say, right? Yeah, okay, fine. Let's do this as well. I think we have enough meat. No, we don't have enough meat to call the QuasiMorph again. So, I mean, this will work, right? I guess I also want to take the hearts to make that blood thingy, blood transfusion item. What will Xiomara say now? She will say, oh, you again, go away now. No, I think we get the proper QuasiMorph Baron this time. Oh, what's in? Okay, we get the proper one. I use mortal blood and the call become a part of my power. Can I say no? also like how this says Skull Project, access denied. Oh, okay. Don't press it 20 times. Most of them are forested of the Knights of Jaguar, Spider, Python, and others. According to Vancomm's data, this consumer stores the accuracy of the ritual accompanying the extraction of Vak. He's just wearing chitin shell, Venusian armor, and chitin pants. So he's basically naked. At least the other guy had extreme resistance to almost anything. Oh, but I guess this one is more resistant to elemental damage, but not pierce. Hey, you got it. Yeah, this is... I guess he had a headband as well. So what does this guy do? Oh, this is the blood stain. Consume bloodstains within 10 tiles dealing 5 damage to each enemy per blood stain within 10 tiles. That's actually huge if you count it. Anyway, it's a lot. It's almost the entire screen around the player, I guess. That could be potentially, let's say, 100 damage, but the bane will be that you'll take 3 to 5 bleeding wounds. I guess it's good because it can kill all of the enemies around you, but still it feels a little meh, you know. If you have that many bloodstains, you probably have killed all of those enemies anyway and you don't need to use the skill. Oh well. I guess now we have also Xiomara on the map. I'm not sure what this means. The skull of the feathered temple to make a pact with me. Okay, so the pacts? Nah. They'll just favor that. Okay, so did we actually get a pact for... Yes, we did. Feather Serpent Skull, okay. Oh, nice, we're actually getting quite good items now. I have a lot of stuff that I need to recycle. Yeah, that's also going to recycling. We don't need water anymore. So what does this one do? Feathered Serpent Skull. Chosen hostile human will become an ally for 10 turns. Dodge is reduced by 200% for 20 turns. Press X to dodge. So you're basically telling me by 200% that means we'll have negative dodge. Wow, no way. I guess it... No, but you're just going to choose a human that might be super strong, but he only... Does this work on the... Nah, I don't think it works on the company CEOs when you do the mission to conquest. And even if it works, it doesn't matter because you'll have to kill them anyway after that. So what happens to them after the pact is over? I guess they'll just attack you, making them a lot less useful. Okay, a bit disappointed by that. So I think I'll just farm off camera some of these things. Yeah, what can I say? I think I'll have to do that. Also, look at how this stack is nicely rising. So imagine if my gun has an armor penetration, that would make it 10 times better. So I can actually increase the damage of my character much more, even at this point of the game. I guess I can keep this for the next part of the game if I really wanted. We only get one of that. Meh. I guess that's another way of doing it. Oh boy, can I just create more missions over here? Why? I feel like we have almost zero control over the game. I really want to create more missions over here so I can weaken Ted's clan. As you can see, everything I'm trying to... Oh, what? So they went from minus technological to plus 19. This is crazy. They just recover so fast and they even gain another faction by the time I arrived here. So basically whatever you do in this game is offset by the lack of proper movement speed. So that engine upgrade should have been the first thing they added to the game. Because this is making all of my efforts basically useless with the game evolving much faster than I can travel. Do I want to weaken these guys further? Yeah, I think... No, wait a minute. We're at the point where, look at this, SBN is so weak that if we weaken it further, it will just dissolve and disappear completely. Encom is still relatively strong, but on the weaker side of it anyway. Dilty is still pretty strong no matter how much I tried, so yeah. Try as you will, you can only bring down their power, but never really their technology. SBN will be left alone for a while. Encom will just have to sort it out. No, it's an escort mission for Encom. What? I guess I'll have to do that, but it will... I don't think the escort missions do anything against Ted's clan anyway, and they have conquered even more locations over here. They cannot create more missions for them. See, this is why you shouldn't weaken too much the Hexarchy. But still, it's impossible to deal with stuff like this. I mean, how can you prevent its clan from getting so many locations when they're just working off camera, basically? Oh boy, this is another escort. So I'll have to do 2 escort missions on Venus. Wish me luck. Bye bye.